What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys. Well, Rebellion card liquidity is starting to dry up. And what I'm talking about here is you can see that the estimated value of cards has risen to $4.4 per pack. And the pack price on Hive Engine is $3.74. So that's about a 18% increase, or I guess, bonus on top. So what do I mean by that? Well, okay, if you get enough people, or if you do enough packs, on average, what this means is that, let's say you buy $100 worth of packs. If you open those $100 worth of packs, that's 17% or 18% means that you get about $118 worth of value. Now, granted, what's not really factored in here is the potions, but many people have gotten potions for free. So right now, there is this opportunity. Now, you could strike gold, right? Where you could get literally strike gold with getting like maybe a gold for a legendary or something like that. But, you could also be well below. So the more packs you were to open, the closer you would be to the average, which is about 18% over. So again, I'm not saying to go out and buy packs. I'm not saying that, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to do anything. All I'm saying is that this is kind of exactly what we were expecting over time, or at least what I was expecting, where we would see the estimated value of the packs be significantly higher than the pack price on Hive Engine or in the store. And so at this point, we've seen, the pack price went from the secondary pack price, I think it was like under $3 during the pre-sale. It's now $3.74. So that's, almost like a 30 something percent jump, maybe, or close to a 30% increase just on pack prices on the secondary market. Now, keep in mind, there's no benefit from buying in the store. So I would expect all of the packs on the secondary market to be cleaned out before we start going back into the store. And in a way, I think many people are probably waiting to see how the airdrop conflicts play out next week. But if we take a look here, let's actually go over to the marketplace. I mean, you can see the floor has risen on quite a few cards. I'm looking at the summoners here. Some of the common summoners are below 40 cents, but other ones that do have, significant value and, maybe have combos and things like that are starting to rise for the commons. You're seeing, you're seeing the rare summoners kind of play out, similar in terms of, the value that they provide. When I went through Nomos on like my deep dive, it was just okay. And it's not surprising to see that it's kind of at the bottom here. It's a very specific, very niche use case. And of course, Avina, the wolf, being at the top. You got a Kane, which is a fantastic card and has two ambush, or the ability to give two units ambush, which is awesome. When you take a look at the units, legendary cards are looking quite awesome right now. And this is what I remember from Chaos Legion like a year ago, where there was still, or maybe 18 months ago, where there was still not a ton of oversupply of Chaos Legion cards. We were seeing legendary cards in the anywhere up to like $30 range, which is kind of what we have here. Well, I guess not quite $30, but $23 here for Dark Dead Blast. And again, there's just a bunch of other fantastic cards. Now, when we take a look, let's just look at the commons real quick. What you're noticing here is that there are no commons going for a penny or 2 pennies or even 3 pennies, right? The lowest and cheapest common cards are at 8 cents because people still need them in order to level up. Now, let's just take a quick look here. If I look at just level 1, so these are all single BCX common cards. At the bottom, you can see, even for these cards here, there's only enough BCX for 2, right? 2 max copies at this price. Granted, we could take a look and see, maybe max level for common cards. All right, there's not many max level. Let's see max for gold. Not many max for gold. Max for silver. There's a couple, right? But most of these are going to be single BCX. And as you can see, with 400 being the required amount, even for these top ones, there's not enough out there, right? So sure, some people do have max copies already. I'm sure there's enough BCX that, several of the top players have max copies, or max for gold, max for silver, whatever league you're playing in. But, there's not much liquidity out there, which means over time, we should get more of these packs opened up. And if we take a look here at Rebellion and where we're at, you can see that we have opened up, 350,000 packs. It's 3.6% of the total supply, but I guess that doesn't really count because we're going to end up burning a ton. But, 358,000 packs. We still have about 200,000 circulating. And if you consider the fact that we sold just under 500,000, what's interesting to see here is that it looks like 74,000, 75,000 more packs have been sold since the general sale began. So it's slow and steady. I don't know why people will be buying off the store when the secondary market is still better. But keep in mind, if you are buying in bulk, there is a chance that that price is going to be significantly better because vouchers are still at 3 cents, right? And or almost 4 cents, which is great. And so we're going to just have to see how this evolves over time. I don't think it's going to be anything that goes crazy, at least not anymore. I'm having to recalibrate my expectations, but taking time to find the new meta, taking time to see how things work. I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of is in price discovery mode, or this, I guess not really price, but just like discovery mode for the next month or two until we get into, the later parts of Q1 next year. Now, that being said, what could, throw a huge wrench in this in a positive way is if SPS continues to become scarce. We're seeing more SPS get burned, right? We're almost at 32 million right now. So there's just a little bit getting burned every day. We get more DEC locked up in the Dow. The Dow is now up to how much DEC? Let's go back up here. So the Dow is now sitting on 1.17 billion DEC, right? And that's come from both Rift Watchers and Rebellion, but majority of that's coming from Rebellion. Land is getting much higher as well. We're almost closing in on 20%. Which is fantastic. Not this percentage here. This is percentage of the total. I'm talking about utilization. But getting back to Rebellion, which is the point of this video, liquidity is drying up, which is a great thing because we're seeing that not just in the card values and the card floor prices, but also in the pack price on Hive Engine. So I don't really know how many packs are available for sale, but I wouldn't be surprised the closer we get up to $4 or about that much if we start to see more of this 200,000 kind of people empty off the extra ones that they have. That being said, as I mentioned earlier, the airdrop conflicts are going to be something interesting where if people are willing to hold packs for the long term, that circulating number may be a little misleading because people are willing to hold a ton of packs rather than flip them or open them. They just want to hold them for all the future airdrops because they have to. That was not the case with Chaos Legion. You could buy a pack from the store, and then that was it. That was the end. You could sell it. You could open it. Doesn't matter. You still get the airdrop point. Whereas people do get value now for holding onto the packs. And I think many people are probably going to just hang on to anything extra that they have, speculate on maybe, things improving over time, and then either selling the packs if they go above or selling the cards or opening them and selling the cards inside if all of a sudden this pack value starts to get, estimated pack value starts to get really crazy. But let me know what you're seeing from around the ecosystem. Curious to see or curious to hear your thoughts on how Rebellion has gone so far. Again, we're just a couple of days into this sale so far, into the launch of this new expansion. It's been fun. It's been exciting. It's been intriguing with many of the things that are going on, but we will continue the conversation in the comment section below. That is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.